From silver spoon to coke spoon, women hooked on cocaine next to Rolla.
Oh, tell me that's not grandfather's jet. I was supposed to get these papers to him before he left.
Well, Jared's jet left a few minutes ago, and that's Lucinda's jet taking off right now.
Oh, you ran into Kirk. Lucinda told me he was flying to Switzerland.
And Ellie's going with him.
Yeah, everything's cool. I just got back from campus. Say, when are you guys going over to Lucinda's, and can I come with you?
Yes, of course. I told you earlier we'd love to have you, but we're due there fairly soon, so you better shake a leg.
Mom, you're talking to the world record holder for showering. I'll be there before you hang up the phone.
Oh, well, you've got a little more time than that. I can't tell you how good it is to hear you so full of energy and even making jokes.
Well, believe me, seeing Julie and Caleb at the Mona Lisa last night was exactly what I needed, a dose of reality.
Well, good. I'm glad. Reality isn't always easy to handle.
Well, it's getting easier all the time. Well, if I'm going to beat my own record, I better get off the phone.
Okay. See you soon. Bye-bye.
Well, don't you look ravishing?
Oh, thank you, my darling. You're not bad yourself.
How's Christopher?
Oh, he's back to normal. Had his bath, had his supper, and your mom and Dan are coming to babysit him, in case you were thinking of using him as an excuse not to go to the party tonight.
Oh, I don't think we're going to need an excuse. I think the phone is going to ring in the next few minutes and call the whole thing off.
Why, Lucinda called you about an hour ago to make sure we were going to be there by 6. She sounded euphoric.
Well, that's because John hasn't caught up with her yet. He's ready to kill her. He found out that Lucinda's responsible for Susan's back injury.
Please, John, I wish you would just let me explain something to you.
What is there to explain? You caused an injury to Susan. You lied to me about it. Now, those are the facts. Do you deny that?
What are you talking about, facts? What is this? Am I tried and I'm judged and I haven't got any hearing around here? What are you going to do? You're going to walk out. You're going to storm out of this house. You're going to leave me for the second year running to explain to all the guests why you didn't stay. Is that what's going to happen?
As the world turns.
Treat yourself, oh so good, with a nutty crunch of Kudos granola snack. Kudos made chocolates be everything it should, so treat yourself, oh so good.
Here comes the Fisher-Price Fire Pumper with a folding ladder and a real working hose. It's got everything small firemen need for 4-alarm fun. The Fire Pumper, new from Fisher-Price.
Small news from SOS.
Introducing SOS Juniors.
It's a new smaller size that'll clean it away. Just SOS that start fresh each day. New SOS Juniors.
These guys are strong, like big SOS, but small, so when the mess is cleaned up, they're all used up.
I'll go.
Grab a junior a day. It's a new way to say SOS.
Use them and toss them.
SOS Juniors.
Hi, honey.
Don't come in. I'm cleaning the carpet.
You didn't waste hundreds on an overpriced cleaning contraption.
Relax. I just bought Shopvac's new Steam Team cleaning attachment.
With Steam Team, our new power washing attachment, any Shopvac becomes a powerful carpet cleaner. Or use Shopvac alone for big wet or dry messes.
Ready now?
Almost.
If you own a house or carpet, you gotta own a Shopvac.
Just don't think about it.
Well, I have to think about it. I have to face the fact that Kirk and Ellie are really serious about each other. And they're together not because they're just hurting and not because it doesn't mean anything. I saw them together just now and I knew. I guess it's better to know than to imagine things.
Why don't I take you out to dinner?
No, Lucinda's expecting you.
That's not important.
Well, it is important because she and John are making some sort of announcement about getting back together, and if I made an announcement like that, I'd want my daughter there.
I just don't want you to be alone.
I'm okay. I'm not gonna fool myself. I know what the situation is now.
What are you gonna do about it?
Well, sometimes you can't just do anything, no matter how much you want to. Come on, let's go.
Lucinda is responsible for Susan's back injury?
Well, if you're shocked, imagine what John's reaction was.
I don't get it. Susan has been trying to snare John for the last few months. If she had this kind of ammunition, why did she wait so long?
Well, in the first place, Susan didn't tell John, Emily did. In the second place, I think you're judging Susan by her past mistakes.
In the den. Hi. Thank you so much for coming on such short notice. Oh, Christopher is all excited. He's got his new toys out to show you and Grandpa Dan.
Oh, goody. Well, so much for my vodka and tonic. We're out of vodka. Hi, Mom.
You sure? Hello, darling. I could have sworn you had some vodka.
I was working with Bianca this afternoon. She's so excited about the party tonight. She says her mother has been very lonely without Senor Dixon.
I'm sorry. Mrs. McCloskey was helping me with my studies. I didn't realize how
That's
late
all right,
it was.
darling. There's lots of time before the party starts.
Well, is there something I can do to
Look,
help?
darling, there's absolutely nothing you can do, all right? Go on upstairs, and I'll come up and help you change later on, all right,
Thank
darling? Darling, you can walk out if you want to, but I really wish that you would give me the chance to tell you a few of the details that Susan may have omitted.
Susan didn't tell me about this.
Oh, told you that, darling. Darling, never. Look, I didn't know that she was hurt. At the moment, I didn't know that she was... If I had seen that she was hurt, I would have stopped. I would have helped her.
You did find out about it, though,
But
didn't
she
you?
told me that, but she looked all right. She was on the mend.
I distinctly remember asking you if you had anything to do with her
I know,
injury.
darling, and I lied to you, and you know why I lied to you, because there was a hope. There was a hope that you still loved me, and that we could do something with this marriage, and that we could get... And look, we did. We found our way back together again.
Were you ever planning on telling me the truth?
Yes. I was going to tell you last night. I wanted to tell you because I wanted, not because I'm virtuous, I'm not virtuous, but I wanted to get in there before Susan did. All she wants is for us to get a divorce. I was going
to... Talk to Susan about this, you know. She tells me that she provoked the fight. That she's not entirely blameless.
Oh, fine. That's the way it always is. Susan is a saint, and I'm just a sinner. I'm sorry, darling. I lied. I just lied, but I did it because I want you, and I want us, and I want a future. And I'm unwilling to go on like this.
I feel the same way.
Okay. Well, all right, we can tell the guests that we're canceling the party, and you can walk out. If that's what you want, it's up to you.
Powerful, playful, perfect, Navy. Exquisite, extravagant, unexpected, Navy. You always feel perfect in Navy. 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 The clean, classic fragrance, like CoverGirl.
Put the power of an upright in the palm of your hand with the Royal Dirt Devil. It has a revolving brush, and it can handle all kinds of dirt. Pick up the handheld vac that really picks up. Dirt Devil by Royal.
If constipation slows you down, you need to know what doctors know, that fiber laxatives are a better way to relieve constipation. Fiberall has more fiber than Metamucil.
because only Fiberall adds healthy brand fiber. Fiberall, the one with more fiber.
Sears Portrait Studio announces a store-wide clearance on smiles. Big smiles, little smiles, funny smiles. They're all on sale. This week, get $10 off our big 24-piece portrait package. One 10 by 13 wall portrait, two 8 by 10s, three 5 by 7s, 15 wallets, and 3 portrait charms. Regularly $24.95, this week $14.95. But hurry, Sears $10 off sale ends soon. Don't miss it.
Can this normal family keep a two-timing love secret?
We're dating the same guy.
They're taking this pretty well, Mom. Normal Life, Wednesday.
A shadow of death hangs over Knots Landing.
All of this is your fault!
But who's really to blame?
I can't believe the trouble that I've caused everybody.
Tonight.
Thank you for not lying, for not twisting the truth, and for not once manipulating the facts.
John?
Oh.
I do love you, you know.
I love you too, though I have to ask myself many, many times, why?
Don't. Darling, please. Don't walk out on me.
Oh, I'm not walking out on you. I'm going upstairs to change my clothes for the party.
I just don't know what you expected, that John would suddenly see the light, thank you, and ask me to marry him.
No, I thought he might have asked you to dinner.
Hi, Julie.
Emily, hi. Oh, I love your dress. Well, thank you. You look fabulous. Marriage is agreeing with you.
Well, I think so. Thank you very much for the glasses you sent. They were gorgeous.
My pleasure. I wish I could have sent you something a little bit more elaborate, but
oh, shh.
Bank account's a little thin right now. I'm gonna go to the ladies' room. Excuse me.
You've been a good friend to Emily. I appreciate that.
She's been a good friend to me, too. I know you and I got off on the wrong foot when I first came here. I'm ashamed of what I did to Duke.
Well, we all make our share of mistakes. I'm glad you're owning up to yours, though, because the truth has a way of catching up to you. Excuse me.
Flattering, huh? You think so? It's the brother-in-law, the whole deal.
Hi. Hello, stranger. I've missed you in the lab. It's been so lonely there the past couple of days.
Wow, Pa, look who's here. It's the great research doctor herself.
Hi.
Oh, this is a wonderful picture of you in here, Dr. Stewart.
Oh, thank you.
And Casey, too, my son, the celebrity.
Oh, come on, celebrity. Come on. Just doing what a lot of other guys are doing, only I've had a little more help. Hey, you want to write about a celebrity? Wait till Susan and I make history with our monoclonal antibody research. That time I want a bigger picture, though, right, Doc?
Right. Oh. Caleb.
How'd you know?
What are you doing here so early?
Well, I missed you. I thought I could make up the work tomorrow. Good to see you.
You too.
Excuse me. Caleb, I just wanted to say congratulations. I think you'll be very happy.
Thanks. Emily. Any friend of Julie's is a friend of mine, so I was hoping that you and I could get over our past differences and start fresh.
I'd like that. Thanks, Caleb.
You're wonderful.
Well, I don't want anything coming between us. No grudges, no dishonesty, no secrets. Okay?
I thought you said that Tom and Margaret were coming tonight. Oh, yeah, well, they're coming later after some dinner party family thing that John and Lucinda are giving.
That sounds exciting.
Dad still thinks the party's gonna be canceled.
Oh, now this is killing me. Now, Lucinda and John either ought to make a commitment or call it a day.
Well, if they call the party off, then we'll just have to stay home. Have the house to ourselves. Leanne's going out with Duke. Adam's with Hal.
Oh, Hal. Oh, I wish that
Joe Bailey had been able to tell him something, anything. I mean, all we know is that Barbara is not with her brother Rick, and she's not on that island.
Well, at least we know that's not a possibility.
Good, that just leaves the rest of the world.
Maybe she went to Greece. Okay, bad joke.
Tom, you know I didn't have a choice.
I know, honey. Look, we worked through it. Here we are.
Listen to this. I've been thinking about what Barbara wrote to Hal in that letter, and then what she said to Franny about their marriage being over. Well, I just remember when I left you, I felt that our marriage was over, and I was just wondering if...
Wait. You think Barbara might be pregnant? No, she'd have been overjoyed.
No, but what if she's not? And what if she never could be? What if that's what Dr. Samuels told her? I mean, I remember when Dr. Samuels told me I couldn't carry a child to term. I felt that I didn't deserve to be your wife, that I had failed you.
Honey,
that
come on.
Yeah, but I'm just telling you how I felt, that's all. Now, knowing that Hal is aching to have a child of his own, that he can't raise Adam as his own, that maybe Barbara just... Maybe not. I don't know. Hello. Yeah, hi, Mama. Yeah, we're planning on being at the Mona Lisa after we go to Lucinda's party, if Lucinda has a party.
Well, what does Margot mean if there's a party?
Well, it's a little trouble in paradise. We'll know soon enough. Listen, about Duke.
Oh, Father.
I know I haven't always been, really cooperative where he is concerned, and I know now that you guys are having some, problems, then maybe you don't want to talk to me about it.
You don't have to worry about it. I can handle it.
Yeah, I know you're a sensible, mature woman, whatever. Anyway, I remember being Duke's age and having those feelings, those appetites. And...
Excuse me. Probably do.
Appetites.
Hey.
Hey there.
Hi.
Wow, you look great.
Oh, thanks.
Party's been canceled, huh?
Not as far as I know. Why?
Is that what you're wearing?
Well, Lucy said to dress comfortable, you know what I mean?
Huh.
Speaking of, that looks pretty comfortable there. I'm glad you're wearing it. It's a good thing I cleaned up my fan. Listen, I hope you don't mind. We gotta stop by the Mona Lisa. Give Casey a ride home after the party.
Oh. Hello. John.
Here we go.
I know that you and Tom have crazy schedules, so I just called to make sure that you could be over here by 6 o'clock.
Sure.
Good. I'll tell Lucinda. She's right here with me.
So, does that mean the party is still on?
Well, of course it is. Why wouldn't it be?
If my husband's working late, and my kids are sleeping, and my dog's been walked, why do I have this pounding headache? Anyway, I took to Excedrin. It's all it'll take.
Chili dog with onions. Indigestion time.
2.2.
I'd never tried Riapan.
2.2.
Then I remembered my doctor telling me about it.
2.2 seconds.
It was incredible.
Lab tests show Riapan Plus 2 starts neutralizing acid on stomach contact in just 2.2 seconds. Because Riapan has megaldrate, a special dual-action formula.
Riapan's a new friend of the family.
Remember 2.2. Remember Riapan.
The leather casual owner left foot is double-stitched, features a pleated front, and sells for about $49. The leather casual owner right foot is also double-stitched, features a pleated front, but sells for only $33. Which means, when you buy the shoe on the right, you could also enjoy 2 more features. Kinney, we only sell the right shoe.
My headache's gone. Just 2 Excedrin. That's all it took.
Honey, I'm home.
For powerful headache relief, take the power of Excedrin, the headache medicine.
A gruesome murder.
You killed your wife.
Now McCabe is pitted against an old adversary.
He has no conscience.
Jake and the Fat Man. Then, a hidden diary reveals his father's dark confession.
Kiss your wife and kids goodbye.
Ken Wall the father, Ken Wall the son. Wise Guy, all Wednesday on CBS.
Valerie Bertinelli, Sydney, Wednesday.
Yes, so come on over here when you're through at the station. All right, see you soon. Bye.
I'm amazed that Dan is still at work this late. It's almost 6 o'clock.
I wish I were amazed. When he first went back to work, he was home by 4. It was 4:30 and 6.
But now he must be aware of the risk he's running.
Oh, he is. But he has to want to change, Kim.
It's the darndest thing, isn't it? 1 minute, you can be so in tune with your husband, and then the next minute, over something that seems a straightforward issue, it can seem impossible to communicate at all.
Are we talking about Dan and me, or you and Bob?
Oh, Mom. I don't know. I guess part of our problem is that Bob and I have hardly had any time alone at all the last few months. I mean, what with Andy's problems and running back and forth to Chicago and dealing with Tonio at work, and then last night I was up all night with Chris with his fever.
It's quite a juggling act. Wife, mother, career woman.
Now, something's got to give, and usually it's Bob and me.
Mom!
In here.
Oh, hi, Graham. You coming to the party?
No, darling, I'm sitting with Chris. Don't you look handsome? What's that scent you're wearing?
Well, I think I have a little bit too much of it on. It'll wear off. I got it as a Christmas present from Julie.
Did you have a good day at school today, dear?
Yeah, it was great. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take some classes this summer. But I think I'll still be able to get a part-time job at the yacht club.
Well, the governor didn't call. I guess there's no reprieve about this party. Hey, Andy.
Hey, Bob.
You know, we better get on our way. We're going to be late. Mom, let me show you what's for dinner.
I'll bring the car around the front.
Okay.
I'll wait with Mom. We'll be right out. Mitt. All right, Mom, don't get carried away with that microwave. Bob's waiting.
Oh, Matthew, no alcohol will be served, all right? And, oh, Matthew, I think the flower arrangement is much too big for this room. Would you take it into the library, please?
Yes, I may.
Thank you, Matthew. Don't you look adorable?
I forgot I had this suit up there.
Hmm?
It was in your closet. Looks like it's been to the cleaners, as a matter of fact.
It was my talisman, darling.
Yeah?
You'd come back for it. Hey,
Hmm.
here we are.
Mm.
Where we ought to be.
Mm.
You sure met me more than halfway.
I sure did.
How can I be properly humble if you agree with such alacrity?
Oh.
Where's the party? Hi, pussycat. The party is wherever we are. Where's your date, darling?
Oh, he'll be along in a minute. Listen, why didn't you tell me that Ellie was going with Kirk to Switzerland?
Oh, because I didn't know at the time when I saw you.
To Switzerland?
Yeah. Big, important deal for Walsh Enterprises.
Oh.
Yeah.
Then why would you send Ellie? I mean, she's not that experienced.
Kirk needed some incentive, if you know what I mean.
Well, I saw him at the airport, and it really shook her up.
Well, isn't that too bad? She didn't want him. Anyway, it's strictly business. It's not a pleasure jaunt.
This have to do with this Kruger guy?
Pas devant les enfants.
Oh.
Excuse me, I'm gonna go see how Bianca is.
You know what she's going to do, darling. She's backing out the room to get to the telephone and call Blake.
It's amazing. You can't even trust your own daughter.
Mr. Sawyer is here.
Hello, folks. Hey, Doc. Nice suit. And it looks so much better on him than it did on me New Year's Eve.
You know, I bet John is going to call you, and he's going to tell you that he is a free man. Well, if he did, I'd hang up. All right. I mean it.
Listen, I used to be the foxtrot king of Boylston Street.
I think you and Maureen should show us how to dance, okay? Go ahead, you show us.
If you insist.
Take him for a ride, Ma. Why'd you turn him down? You love to dance.
Because I want to sit here and talk to you.
You know what I'd give just to be able to spin you around that dance floor?
Oh, come on. You used to hate dancing.
Yeah, but I don't want you to give up stuff you like to do because I can't do it.
Casey, when I say that I want to sit here and talk to you, I mean it. I don't want to have to start doing things so you won't worry.
Yeah, you're right. I'm just reacting to Ma and Pa trying to be so cheerful. You know, as soon as Ma goes home, she's gonna march right over to St. Boniface and light another candle for me.
Well, I think she's lighting candles as much for her as for you.
Yeah? You still lighting candles?
You mean, have I accepted that your paralysis isn't improving more? Yes. But I'm not gonna let that stop us. Look at all your work. All your exciting work with the research. And then inspiring the vets at the VA hospital, the possibilities of teaching.
Well, hey, I can't be the only one in the family working 2 jobs now.
Darn straight.
Well, you drop me and you'll be sorry.
You keep asking questions, and I just might dip you again.
Oh, why won't you tell me what Lisa said?
Well, all right. You were so bloody persistent. I just asked her if it was possible that Craig's share of the Mona Lisa might be for sale.
Oh, Duncan. I hardly see you as it is, what with the Argus and McKechnie Wines and Spirits and that Oakdale magazine.
Well, don't get too excited. She said no.
Good.
Of course, then I asked her if maybe the yacht club or Diana's was for sale.
No. Tell me you're kidding. Duncan. Duncan, tell me you're kidding.
How about a bottle of special wine on the house?
Oh, no, thank you. None for me.
Well, I'll bring it just in case. You may change your mind.
Hi, but what's wrong? You seem shaky.
Ellie went to Switzerland with Kirk.
Without telling anyone? What's gotten into her?
Well, I think Ellie's in love with Kirk, and, excuse me, Kirk is in love with Ellie. I should have been prepared for this, but I just wasn't.
AJ, could you get me a bottle of that new Chablis, the one I can't pronounce the name of?
Sure, Julie. Coming right up.
Thank you.
Well, I see you're working a better class of place, Julie. I remember that Lucinda Walsh had me dig you out of that little dive in Seattle and dust you off for her little scheme to get Duke Kramer out of town. Now, don't tell me you've forgotten. Larry Wagner.
People call up and they say, my drain is clogged.
Real plumbers on new professional strength liquid plumber.
Get a big ball here.
If you saw it on the sidewalk, you'd walk away from it.
The best liquid drain opener.
It's not real good for us that it works.
But it does work.
So strong it powers through standing water and clears away tough hair clogs.
Because something like a clogged drain really isn't that big of a job, but I gotta charge him for coming out there. I'll be more than happy to come on out.
New professional strength liquid plumber. Get the strength of the pro.
How do orange juice, tomato juice, and grapefruit juice measure up to prune juice? You get more of 7 important vitamins and minerals in a glass of great-tasting Sunsweet prune juice. Sunsweet. Here's to your health.
When static cling messes everything, everything they wear.
Try new improved Snuggle Dryer Sheets.
Socks and sweaters, pants and skirts are static-free, it's true.
Because new Snuggle Dryer Sheets stop static better than ever before.
The headache feels like a rubber band going around my head. I have pain. I hurt.
Today, Darnell Moore is trying extra-strength Tylenol gel caps. For pain like his, why take aspirin or ibuprofen when nothing works better than Tylenol gel caps?
No throb, no headache, and definitely no rubber band. I'm going to go with the gel caps. Gel caps work.
Tylenol gel caps, only from Tylenol. For everyday pain, nothing works better. And for your cold this winter, now try Tylenol cold medication.
We'll continue with part 2 of As the World Turns in just a moment.
Will a major mission,
highly secret,
put Polly on the warpath?
A man gives 20 years to the Corps, and what do they reward him with? Combat.
A new Major Dad. Then,
There is no such thing as ghosts.
City Hall's not the same old haunt when Liz's late husband makes a spirited appearance.
I'm in trouble.
You're not gonna start barking, are you?
An all-new City tonight.
This is CBS.
Okay, here I am,
29 years old, and I'm so fat it's even hard to get out of bed in the morning. And I just knew at that point that I had to do something. I just didn't want my kid growing up and thinking, gee, you know, Dad can't do anything with me. And the one-on-one personal counseling is what we really, really like about Jenny Craig and what makes it so special. I'm ready to be able to hold the baby, have it be a part of my life.
Now you can. Lose all the weight you want for only $185 service fee. Call 1-800-76-JENNY.
That day, I was the bearer of incredible news. Mr. Thomas had taken his bake shop to America.
Thomas's English muffins, England's breakfast tradition in America's hands.
The love that slipped away.
Theirs was a love affair, a love of butter spoiled by cholesterol, until now.
For you, my love.
I can't believe it's not butter.
I Can't Believe It's Not Butter is the only spread flavored with sweet cream buttermilk for a fresh butter taste, but without the cholesterol to spoil their song.
This time love will stay.
I Can't Believe It's Not Butter, now also in sweet unsalted sticks.
Your first look inside Trump's newest palace, today at 5.
And now, part 2 of As the World Turns.
What are you doing here?
Not even hello? I was in Chicago and some business, and I thought I would drive down to Oakdale, see some of my old friends. I'm really surprised you stuck around after double-crossing Lucinda on that little deal.
Mr. Wagner, how you doing?
Caleb Snyder, how you doing?
I didn't know if you'd remember me. I met you at Pam's birthday party.
That's right, that's right. I haven't seen much of my Pammy lately.
Actually, she wrote me a Christmas card. She said that the nursing was going great and that she was glad to be back in New Jersey with her mother. I see you've met my new bride.
No kidding. Well, I mean, congratulations.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, I'll show you to your table.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
It's good to see you again.
Nice to meet
Yeah.
you. Nice to see you again. Well, you sure work fast.
Caleb doesn't know anything about my past, Mr.
And
Wagner.
you want to keep it that way? I understand perfectly.
How long do you plan to be in town?
Well, that depends. I'll let you know.
I wonder what Pam's father's doing in Oakdale again.
I don't know, maybe he's visiting John. Aren't they brothers-in-law?
No, John can't stand him.
Why?
Well, evidently, Pam's father's a bit of a scuzzball. He was involved in some plot with Lucinda to drive Duke out of town. I don't know all the details, but that's when Duke and Pam and John all left the mansion.
Who is that guy?
That's Larry. That's Pam Wagner's father. I wonder what he's up to.
Mother, he doesn't have to be up to anything.
Oh, yes, he does. John is not going to be... Oh, well, that's not my concern. Larry is John's problem, and John is Lucinda's problem, and I think we should order dinner.
I don't know. I prefer prop planes myself. Let you fly by the seat of your pants.
Is that how you do it?
Mr. Duke and Miss Leanne?
Hi.
Hi, you guys. Glad you could make it.
Oh,
you're here.
Hi, Leanne, darling. Duke, thank you so much for coming this evening.
I'm sure. It's nice to see my pop in a good mood now.
Well, a little honesty, clear the air. Hey!
Lily, darling, there are lots of soft drinks. Would you be the hostess? Margot, come over here. I gotta tell you something. This little party was born because of you. Because of something you said at Kate's birthday party to John. You wanted to know where we stand. And so we thought we'd clarify.
I'm going to move back in permanently, okay?
You are. That's great. Yeah.
Terrific. Is Duke moving back too? Well, if everything works out right, maybe we'll move back in the pool house.
Come on, let's go up to the library. All right?
My God.
Celebrate this.
Yeah, go ahead. How much you get?
Some more ice? No. Oh. Why are you drawing? Breakfast. What kind? Cereal. Aren't you gonna color it different colors? No colors. No sugar sprinkles? No sprinkles. I know how it is. Kicks. You're right.
Kix is a cereal with a simple corn crunch kids like. And Kix is low in sugar. That's what moms like.
Hey, what are you drawing? Me eating Kix. Very nice.
Kix, kid tested, mother approved.
Oh, hi, Anne. Listen, I've only got a minute, but I can talk. I'm just cleaning.
New Pine Sol Spruce-Ups, the pre-moistened cleaner in a cloth. They clean, wipe, and dry in one stroke. Free up your day. Spruce up with Spruce-Ups in lemon or fresh scent.
Lunch?
I grabbed a hot dog.
No vegetables? Have a V8.
One delicious glass of V8 juice provides a serving of vegetables, which is an important part of a balanced diet.
Thanks for putting me straight, Laura.
Drink V8. Keep your diet straight.
Treat yourself like you should. Treat yourself oh so good. With chocolate kudos granola snack. There's pleasure so big and light. You'll love the whole grain crunch and nuts in every bite. Kudos made chocolate be everything it should. So treat yourself oh so good.
Why you give all this up for a condominium?
Well, let's just say that it's a compromise. This house represents my adoptive mother. The farm represents Iva, my natural mother. Ever since I found out I was adopted, I really didn't know where I belonged. I guess I'm trying to find my own identity.
Well, we all struggle with that one, eh? Lily, last night when I tried to kiss you, I thought you called me Derek.
No, you misunderstood. I told you.
I don't think so. I asked Shannon about Derek. She told me all about him.
Well, this isn't the time or place for that discussion.
The gougere, that's a gougere.
Mother, that was a great dinner.
Ah, darling, go and compliment Rosa. She's looking like a thundercloud. I just announced that John's moving back permanently.
Thank you. You said you had a problem?
Oh, no, it's not a problem exactly. You know about Susan's back injury?
Yes.
I was involved in that. I mean, I didn't know that she was hurt at the time, but I'm conscious of it, and I'd like to help in some way. Maybe I could pick up the medical bills, and I don't know how to do it. I can't go through John, obviously.
Well, it might be best for Susan if you didn't do anything.
Really? You mean just let it go? Forget all about it?
That might be a good idea.
Now listen, here's what I thought. When Duke moves back into the poolside apartment, you could move back into your place. What do you say? Come on.
I'm really fine where I am, Dad. I mean, Julie has nothing to do with me wanting to stay there.
Yeah.
Thanks for the concern. I'm glad everything's working out with you and Lucinda. I know it's really important to you.
Thank you.
But, well, I'm gonna go find Duke and Leanne. Excuse me.
Okay. Well, you think I was pushing? Well, I don't know. I'm damned if I do and I'm damned if I don't. Suppose Franny's theory is correct, that all this model boy, model student, model whatever business is just for our benefit.
I worry about it all the time.
No, I don't want any coffee.
You used to drink this stuff by the bucketful.
Yes, but coffee reduces your chances of getting pregnant.
I've just gotten used to being a niece to whatchamacallit. Any news from Barbara?
Another dead end. We know she's not in the Caribbean with her brother.
Yeah. Well, she's bound to call, at least, you know, so everyone won't worry, and then she'll find out that Hal wants her back.
Yeah, well, she did call, and Franny told her just that, but she insists her marriage is over, so fine.
Tell Hal to keep trying. Love will find out the way.
Yeah.
So, Dad, you and Kim have an anniversary coming up.
Ooh, any plans?
Top secret. Ooh, and they only involve the two of us.
Eunice, can I have some of that, please? It's nice having Duke back on the premises, isn't it? What's the matter with her?
I have no idea, darling.
Duke's a great guy. I'm glad you came with him tonight, because he was really down about what happened.
He told you?
No. Oh, don't be embarrassed. Look, I mean, you know, everybody has problems. You got to work at a relationship. Believe me, some people give up too easily.
me and Julie, we could have made it.
It must really hurt you to see her with Caleb. Hey, you are going to find somebody who really cares about her.
I met a girl. I met a great girl in Chicago. Yeah, we really hit it off, and well, she was the reason that I didn't want to come back so soon.
Oh, I thought it was...
Well, you know, I mean, it's tough, you know, I didn't want to say goodbye. But we'll get to see a lot of each other this summer. You know, if we can work out the commute.
That's...
Great.
Oh, okay.
Come on, Leanne.
Yeah,
Get it before Duke steals it all.
I'll be right with you guys. Kim, I didn't know Andy met a girl in Chicago.
What girl?
Oh, the way he made it sound, I thought everybody knew. He said that was the reason why he stayed in Chicago for so long, and they're going to be seeing a lot more of each other. I'm just really glad that he's getting over Julie.
He's very cute.
Mm-hmm.
3 years younger, this little girl.
Colin, how are things coming for you?
Oh, very well. Could be better, thank you. What did you hear from Sabrina?
Well, nothing recently, but I understand she's very busy.
Yes, I've heard from mutual friends that she's swamped with commissions, and I believe she's starting a new show even right now.
Well, I think hard work is a good antidote for unhappiness.
Yes, very true. Divorce is a very painful process, even under the best of conditions, which they weren't. But I'm afraid Sabrina still holds a bit of a grudge. Perhaps it's wiser not to mention that I'm in Oakdale.
I see. And Lily, what about you? How's your business?
It's going very well, thank you.
Kim?
Excuse me.
It seems pointless to me to hold a grudge once a relationship's over.
Well, as you said earlier, this is not the time or the place for that discussion.
How long do you think we have to stick around?
Oh, Lord, I don't know, but there's something I want to tell John. I'll be right back. John.
Yes?
Just wanted you to know that I have a feeling Franny is right about Andy. And he just told Leanne that he met a girl in Chicago, and that was the reason he stayed there so long. Now, why would he make up a story like that if he's not trying to make everybody think that he's gotten over Julie? You look just like John tonight.
Thanks.
I like this evening. You know, we should have some more of these kind of family get-togethers so we can open up our mouths and speak what's in our hearts. Would you like that?
Yes, sure.
Good. Actually, there's something that, you know, I've wanted to say to you for a long time because I feel it. It's kind of, maybe I'm apologizing, I don't know, but I was responsible for Julie coming to Oakdale, and I know what you've suffered, and I'm sorry that things worked out the way they did.
Lucinda, look, if you owe anybody an apology, it's Julie for the way you used her. Look, I want to tell you something. What I had with Julie was very special to me, and I'll remember it for the rest of my life. And don't ever apologize to me for Julie, okay? Hey, thanks for dinner.
All right, darling.
All right?
Static can add up to real embarrassment. Static can also be a hair-raising experience. And static can catch you off guard. Because the more you move, the more static can build up. But you can stop static cling by using Bounce regularly, because Bounce leaves clothes virtually static-free.
It won't stop you.
Bounce stops static before static stops you.
Kitchen sinks have to be ready for anything. So it's nice to know that whatever touches your sink is touching a deep-down clean surface.
Introducing Better Cleaning Comet with Chlorinol Plus, a power bleach that penetrates tough, greasy food stains better, going deep into those tiny crevices where dirt gets trapped. Dirt other leading cleansers can leave behind.
So your kitchen sink is ready for anything.
New Comet with Chlorinol Plus. Deep down, you know it's better.
When you get close to people, you want to feel safe. You can with Safeguard Deodorant Soap. So go ahead, hug a person. You're safe. Go on, hold a person. You're safe, because you're a Safeguard person. Gentle antibacterial crystals are added to Safeguard for deodorant soap protection that really lasts. So don't be shy. Twirl a person. You're safe. Squeeze a person. You're a Safeguard person. Safeguard helps make it safe to get close.
A lot of people make tomato sauce. Stouffer's makes tomato sauces. For cheese tortellini, it's delicate. For spaghetti, it's hearty. And for stuffed green peppers, it's zesty. In all, Stouffer's makes 10 distinctly different sauces for 10 different dishes. Maybe that's pushing perfection a bit too far, but that's what you like about Stouffer's.
Sure looks like a cookie. Looks like coffee, I think. Nothing's what it seems anymore. Even those houses we looked at, built to last for about 10 minutes.
Dan, do you really think we need a house? I mean, taking on a big mortgage at our age?
Well, sweetheart, at our age, I think, you know, we're entitled to be a bit impractical. And, you know, with a house, there'd be enough room to invite Bernice and her family for a visit this summer. And you'd have a place for Don and his family.
Well, I must admit the apartment's a little crowded.
Yeah, and renting, you can't fix things up the way you'd like.
Would be nice to have a little garden and plant some herbs.
That settles it. We need a house.
Well, we want a house.
Well, just as important. You know, sweetheart, just because we have a head full of gray hair doesn't mean we give up wanting. Well, that's why we got married. We don't have to stop dreaming now or planning for the future. All anybody has for certain is this 1 second of their lives, the big now.
One can improve the odds with a little care.
Why do you think I put up with decaf and oat bran?
Why do you think I worry about your working late?
Because you love me almost as much as I love you. Now, how many rooms do we want?
But never ask me to say goodbye. I remember when we fell in love. Your dreams gave me a second chance. And now that they've come true, I'll give my dreams to you. Just close your eyes. We'll make it if we try. But never ask me to say
Thank you. Thank you very much. That one was for you, my dear. And thank you, Mom and Pa from Boston.
Lila Peretti, ladies and gentlemen. That's Lila's husband, but he can hit his encore later at home tonight. Thank you for coming, everybody.
Isn't she great?
Yes, Lila's wonderful.
Oh, sure, but I meant Julie.
Oh.
She's such a natural with people.
Yeah, you know, I was just thinking that some things happen naturally and then other things you have to work on, like marriage.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, that you and Julie should really get to know each other a little better.
We know everything we need to know.
Okay. All right. Excuse me, I'm gonna go to the ladies' room.
Ms. Wendell said she'd take care of this for me.
Well, if you don't mind waiting, sir, I'll just check it with her.
No, go right ahead.
Well, my old comrade at arms, you're not drinking alone, are you?
I just came from a very dry party at the Walsh-Dixons.
Ah, I see. Well, I think you'll find us a bit more hospitable. Why don't you join us at our table?
Thanks.
I couldn't help overhearing. I'm a friend of Lucinda's, and I thought I'd pay her a call tonight, you know, since I'm in town. I don't want to come in on a party, though.
Well, this one looks to be an all-nighter, friend. At least for the host and hostess. Lucinda and her husband just patched things up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Your check has been taken care of, Mr. Wagner.
I appreciate that. Well, it looks like you married yourself a good-looking young man. But you say that Caleb doesn't know about your past in Seattle.
Well, tell me, what does a soldier of fortune find to do in Oakdale?
Well, not too much. I just gave my notice to Lucinda. Otherwise, I'd be winging my way to Switzerland, and there's not a whole hell of a lot of excitement in Switzerland.
Well, if it's excitement you're looking for, why don't you try marriage?
Oh, well. I think I'll pass.
Oh, excuse me just a minute. Margot's waving to me.
Actually, if you're looking for a little adventure, I have a proposition that you might be interested in.
Really?
But it's for your ears only.
Yes, sir. Now, that sounds right up my alley.
I thought as much.
Caleb,
Yeah, baby.
I need to talk to you about something.
Sure, what is it?
Something I don't want you to hear from anybody else.
Okay.
Well, you know when I was going out with Andy Dixon.
Yeah?
Well, it was actually a lot more than dating. We were living together. I moved out right after Christmas.
I have so much to do for my party. I have to make sure everyone has a good time. Hello, hello, hello. Care for some Hershey's miniatures? You like crackle. This one has peanuts, Mr. Elephant. This is your favorite. I think I'll have the Hershey bar.
With 4 different tastes in every bag of Hershey's miniatures, there's a little something for everyone.
Best friends always share. Raisin Nut Brand. Something new and I'm the guinea pig again. These raisins are all covered in nuts. I bet you they're the raisin nuts. I like this Raisin Nut Brown stuff. Well, you won't like it.
Here comes the Fisher-Price Fire Pumper with a folding ladder and a real working hose. It's got everything small firemen need for 4-alarm fun. The Fire Pumper, new from Fisher-Price.
Oh, no! A foul ball right into the backyard of old Lady Von Lemden. But on that day, much to our surprise, she'd made us some Oscar Mayer bologna sandwiches. Matt Canzano had 3, and so did the grub.
Come on!
Needless to say, the bologna sandwiches were a hit.
Quality beef as good as ever. Remember when your bologna had a first name?
How was the party? Well, not bad. It's still going on, actually. I just came home because I had some studying to do. Hi, Mac.
Hey, Andy, how you doing?
Okay.
Are you going to have a minute to stay and have some cocoa with us?
Oh, yours? Anytime.
Oh, you've been reading my mind. I'll give you a hand, Nancy.
Now, what makes you think you get cocoa, young man?
Because you're my sweetheart.
Andy, you still like marshmallows?
Sure, 3 of them.
All right.
She won again! You are just great.
You're a ringer. You're almost as good as Lily.
Almost as good. We're sisters.
Hey, I'm gonna go wash up.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go with you. All right.
Oh, I'm gonna want a rematch.
Great.
So, where's that guy with the accent, Princess?
Colin, he'd left. Listen, I came by to warn you. Mother and John are talking about you moving back into the pool house.
I don't think so. Last time was a disaster.
Well, good luck. Mother usually gets her way.
So do I. Should be interesting. Hey, how you doing, Eunice? You know, I've been meaning to talk to you, actually.
I heard Mrs. Walsh say you were moving back here.
Al, don't believe everything you hear. So, how about some darts?
I couldn't. I'm working.
Oh, come on, who's looking? Lucinda's too busy going around charming everybody. Come on, give it a shot here.
I don't know
Take one of these. I'll show you how. Now just keep your arm really loose, all right?
Okay.
And you gotta keep your focus right in the center of the board there.
Okay.
Keep loose.
All right.
And just let her rip. Whoa! Nice going, bullseye. You sure did.
Well, obviously, Andy is still very defensive where Julie's concerned.
All the more reason not to put her down in front of
I
her.
wasn't putting her down. I was just trying to talk to him about her.
Of course, I know. Well, thanks very much. We have to go.
Yes, thank you.
Good night.
Good night. Good to see you.
Thank
I
you.
missed seeing you.
Oh, damn me. Feeble attempts at being gemütlich with your son.
Thank you for the attempt.
Oh,
Thank you for the wonderful family evening.
anything for you.
Yeah. Hey, guys. You seen Leanne? She went to the bathroom with Bianca, and she just disappeared.
Well, ask Eunice. Eunice wanted to speak to you about something anyway.
Hello?
Lucinda, Larry Wagner, how are you?
This isn't a good time. Are you home? Can I call you back?
No, I'm in Oakdale. I have some red-hot information on Rosemary Kramer. You're still interested in who Duke's real father is, aren't you?
Aren't most mouthwashes the same? They're just fresh in breath.
Wrong. Lister Mint with fluoride strengthens your teeth, too.
Hey, I don't need fluoride. My teeth are strong enough.
Wrong. Not in areas between teeth where your toothbrush can't reach. You need Lister Mint with fluoride. Lister Mint penetrates the vulnerable enamel between teeth and rebuilds it to make teeth stronger.
Lister Mint will make me a better kisser.
Possibly, but it will definitely freshen breath and strengthen teeth. Lister Mint with fluoride.
That's right.
This morning, you can leave for work looking like you just stepped out of a salon.
Salon Selective, Salon Shine, Salon Selective, Salon Glow.
Salon Selectives, developed in the salons of Helene Curtis. Select your personalized combination of shampoos and conditioners for salon beautiful hair.
Like you just stepped out of a salon.
Feel salon beautiful every day.
Salon Selective.
It's no laughing matter. Motor oil on your carpet, or food stains, or pet stains. Time for Woolite Spot and Stain Carpet Cleaner. New with exceptional cleaning power on so many tough stains. Woolite, it's serious cleaning.
Constipated? You can have the convenience of tablets or the healthy regularity of fiber powders. Better yet, you can have both. Fiber laxative tablets, FiberCon. Fiber benefits, tablet convenience. FiberCon, the fiber laxative in a tablet.
When a shocking secret is revealed.
Beth is pregnant with your child, and they had no intention of telling you about it.
Beth, what are you doing to me? You found out about my child before I did. It'll be a cold day in hell before I let Philip Spaulding raise my child.
The truth explodes this week.
There is no way Philip Spaulding is going to end up with my kid. No way in hell.
On Guiding Light.
Hi, this is Pat Sajak. Hope you join us a little later tonight. Actress Tina Yothers will be here along with attorney Melvin Belli, and we'll solve the mystery of why I take a 3-day weekend and I come back and find one of these on my chair.
Stay tuned for Guiding Light, next on most of these CBS stations. Blouses by Regina Porter. Join us tomorrow for As the World Turns.
This